Hello, it's me, Anna. I'm just letting you guys know we're currently waiting on a player to join in and then we'll be starting. We'll see you as soon as that happens. And we are live. Hello, everyone.
Can I start screaming now?
Hello. Is everyone there? I have no
Yeah.
clue.
Hi.
Oh, oh, that's right. I forgot. It's delayed. Because it just showed up on the stream for me.
Aha!
Learning.
All right. So I have a little tradition as my current players who have played with me in other games know. I make them recap sessions.
A big fear.
Who wants to be my first victim?
I'm opening the drive. Give me a minute.
I mean, I
I
technically
never
have.
sigh.
You know what? I've got my notes out right in front of me, so sit back, bitches. It's time for a goddamn recap.
I'm so ready for this.
Hello everybody. For some reason, my first note is the word Diane, but I really don't think that's the name. That's like Diane's or something.
Diane, I'll put it in chat for you guys.
Yes, I wrote down the word dance and assumed I would remember. Anyway, so yeah, we brought back 3 rare feathers. After thinking that, hey, this first thing we killed couldn't possibly be what we were looking for. Anyway, so by the way, the first roll to recap was a nat 1, which we kind of deserved. Anyway, no idea what the special feather looked like. We found it. We killed the thing. We got it. I have this wonderful quote down that says Ursa doesn't like to miss, and I thought it was hilarious. As well, yeah, it was also the Doc v the party yet again. We love that memorable recap. Sauna instant. Anyway, so yeah, we found out they can track us because little chip in the brain. Because that's just lovely. We love that. Let me see. Okay, so our next goal is to deliver a package. We're supposed to be like the goon squad to protect it. Somebody will probably come after it. They won't tell us what's inside. So, I kind of really think that we should open it up and take a look. But anyway, it's going to a mage. I don't know how to say the name, but it's the Mama Mage. It's in Princel. I don't know. I can't English. Why'd you guys
Pinsal.
pick me to do this?
Pinsal.
That's it. That's the bitch. And yeah. Then we had some wonderful angst. Miri found out some stuff the rest of us don't know. And we went the fuck to sleep.
Nice.
There's my god awful recap. Never make me do it again.
I thought it was perfect. Couldn't have said it any better myself.
God damn it.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 wouldn't do again.
Dude, I like how we encountered an owl bear and we're like, this is not magical enough. No mythical creature. Nope. We need more.
We were taking bets on would she put a rock against us already? Or is that how screwed we are?
God, no. I'm not going to kill you guys. I like hurting you guys, but not killing.
Not that.
And it's emotional pain. Not.
Oh yes, and I forgot to mention something very important. Ghosts are in everything. Anyway.
Ghosts are in everything. That's how they explain
Listen.
everything that happens in this game. Ghosts are everywhere.
Everything is ghosts. This is actually a horror podcast, guys. Surprise, everything is ghosts.
I mean,
Just in time for Halloween.
Whoa, someone in chat said they're...
This is actually I don't have chat up because it breaks my computer, so
Okay.
chat, if you're gonna fucking at me afterwards, goddammit.
Oh no, somebody was talking about how
Oh,
they're
mom
simping
herself
for...
was adding you.
Yeah, I think she's simping for you and Mina, and then she's gonna simp for the Fire Genasi, and that's
Who are you?
She apparently knows the two of you.
Who are you?
I feel like this should be way more obvious than you're thinking.
Who are you?
She apparently knows the two of you.
Oh, can we just Can we just stand Luna and her whole ass liter of coke? I love that.
I don't currently have one of the things I used to do is I would take 2 liters and I get mocked at work all the fucking time for this, where I'll take like 2 liters of something or like big things of juice along with big things of water, and then I come back and they only see the juice or the soda, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "I had water." Anyway, let's actually get started. So you guys were leaving. I mean, Mom herself, you're not the only one simping for Psy. Moving on. Shut up. Hush, hush, hush. I see that smug ass fucking look. Nope. There are, Oh, that's right. Thorn doesn't know. I don't know if Thorn knew. I didn't know her in February. Moving on. God damn it. I need to stop reacting to chat.
Stop it. Stop chat.
You guys were going to take an airship. You guys hadn't decided which kind of airship you guys were going to take, whether you were going to take one of the main, like, commercial ones, whether or not you were going to take a plane, or whether or not you were going to take one of the private company airships. And then if you take commercial, there's a few different options for you. So, and we also had a few things that happened off stream too that we won't mention because they would have been technically a death in most of everyone. So, as you guys wake up in the morning, what would you like to do? Who would like to destroy the bathroom this time?
Oh, fuck, you already know I'm there. Bath bombs everywhere.
Is Boden the first one to wake up? Is Boden the first one to wake up in that regard?
He is so not. He is so not an early riser.
Okay,
somebody's gonna have to get his ass up.
So you guys, Miri's more than likely the first one of all of you up. Miri's up. You make use of the.
Miri's working out. You know.
Yeah,
doing some, like,
there's like a small little room that off to the side that got added on for you guys that you guys can go work out if you would like. I know you in particular, Remy might be doing some parkour here and there. Not Alexis, Edie might be punching some bags.
I'm sleeping. Don't know about y'all. I'm still sleeping.
Miri, do an athletics check for me. Let's see how good this is.
I'm sleeping. Don't know about
Oh,
Oh, no.
Take a wild guess.
One? Not one? So this is second nature to you. You've done this for a while. You were a soldier. You go through and you start hitting and practicing, and you kind of warm yourself up. Okay, you go to grab the sword, you pick it up, and you drop it. It narrowly misses. Like, it is beautiful. You manage to move your foot out of the way, and it slinks into the floor. You do not cut off a limb or stab your foot, as you could have. By dropping your very big, very sharp sword. And, yesterday you woke up, you're still not used to your body. And then you overworked yourself. Oh, your arms, that hurts. Oh, ow, cramp in the bicep. No, not in the bicep.
This is what you get for being a useless lesbian.
Probably a good idea to go sit in that hot tub.
Meet me in the pit, Sai. Useless.
So you might wanna go and sit in the hot tub. That might loosen up. That's actually, thinking about it, you remember a hot spring. And that brings back memory. I need you to roll me a charisma check to determine whether or not you blush from memories.
Oh
boy.
Spicy over here.
10. This guy's on
You
thin fucking ice. Jesus.
turn fucking bright red.
Yeah. Also, we're allowed to swear on stream, right?
Yeah,
That's legal? Okay.
I'm okay with swearing. Have you not heard me?
I'm pretty sure I've been swearing like every third word, so at me.
Listen, I'm stupid. That a brain made a cookie dough and it's not even cooked.
Then you would kind of just think, and you don't turn red, correction. You turn bright fucking purple. And you kind of shake yourself out, walk, and you hear a... That is a memory recording.
Please don't. Please don't.
Deleting recording.
Thanks. That's
You're
not for
welcome.
you.
Would you...
Y'all, new age porn, my dude. What the fuck?
No! I get we're all adults here, but no! That is not the kind of game we agreed to, y'all.
Sorry,
I
I
am
had
uncomfortable with the energy we created in the studio today.
Yeah, me too.
You're welcome.
But you guys... Excuse me as I choke and die. You guys kind of just moving on. Miri, at one point you get a... She was pretty. From the little ghost in your head.
She was.
Would you like a picture of another pretty girl? Would that cheer you up?
I'm okay for right now, thank you.
Not even if she's considered a princess too?
Just a long silence.
Understood. Enjoy your relaxation. And the voice fades. You make your way in. It's still fairly early. No one else really is up at this point, except for you. You watched Edie come in and start punching the heck out of bags, which for you, you're more used to elves and other races more similar to you. Seeing this tiny, small child creature punch these bags and is knocking them back, it's pretty impressive.
That's a
And
baby.
yeah, but at the same time,
Big
big strong
strong.
baby. Remy, at this point, you pass by Remy. Bryn is kind of working and cleaning and checking over her violin and her harp at this point, making sure they're properly tuned quietly. Costas is nowhere to be seen. Her bed is empty. But you smell something delicious coming from the added-on kitchen from the time you guys have been here. Ursa is also out of bed and is currently cleaning her gun, muttering to herself in Primordial. Probably a few swear words. Bowden is sprawled across in his bed, shirtless, his blanket low around his hips. You feel nothing at all, because it's a guy, whatever. But if you were interested in guys, you have a feeling you would be even brighter purple. But you head into the bathroom.
Yep.
You, Oh, Jesus Christ, what is going on with my computer? You begin focusing and you sink into the hot springs. Oh, that feels good.
There's just a little bit of bubbles as a treat.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a teensy
Nothing
bit.
like the first night bathroom fiasco. Where they tried
No.
to put everything in at once. We are not doing that. No, we are
Y'all
aware
know
of how precious
fun.
this is, but we do want a little treat.
Who wants to wake up Bowden? Bowden's kind of a grumpy person to wake up, as you guys have discovered.
Can Bryn start playing violin really loudly?
Do you want to play it close enough to him?
No. I'm probably like a good, I don't know, 6 or 10 feet away, I don't trust him.
Okay,
I just think it'd be funny.
Make me a performance check with advantage.
Let me see. That'll be a 19.
Yeah, it is very loud, it is very beautiful. Are you gonna purposely make a few notes sharper than usual?
Not sharper. I'm just gonna play something that has a lot of, like, nice runs into the, like, nice high end of the violin.
As a bass player picturing this right now, I'm dying inside.
I love this.
Bowden. Oh, your ears. What is
Actually,
that
I'm gonna
noise?
roll to see how he deals with this. Like,
Yeah,
if anything
but
happens.
it's still very loud and pain.
So I rolled a 19. I told myself if I rolled high, something would happen.
Oh no!
So, let me see. I'm pulling up his backstory, y'all bet. So yeah, he is going, he's gonna wake up screaming. Like, full-on panic screaming.
Okay.
Oh, yikes.
Miri, you're enjoying your bath. You hear screaming. Kais, you're currently attempting honey bread again. You hear screaming coming from inside the room.
Be fine.
Remy and Edie, you guys are currently in the exercise room, and you guys hear screaming. Mizu, you're Ursa. I keep mixing up the goddamn character name and your name. You are cleaning your gun, and you hear the high-pitched violin, and then Bowden suddenly erupts from his bed screaming.
Go to the screaming.
I'm picturing Bowden like still in bed. He probably was like under a million blankets before, so he's probably trapped in them. So I'm picturing him screaming and thrashing and trying to get out. I'm picturing Bowden like still in bed. He probably was like under a million blankets.
Miri's gonna gonna get out of the bath real quick, stick her head into the main room. Not bothering with like a towel or anything, because the plan is to get right back in. But like, just gotta make sure everything's cool.
Everything is not cool.
Yeah, I would want to go to the screaming, but like at a, like around, like keep around the corner.
I'm not even going. I'm focused on the honey bread.
Yeah, I would want to go to the screaming, but like.
Does it
I mean, at the
bother
very
to
least, I
like?
stop playing. I think I'm just kind of staring at her going, oh no, I've made a mistake.
Him.
Yeah, I'm just picturing he's not gonna stop screaming until he's out of the blankets. So he's just like fighting with them because he's probably trapped in them.
Can I, like, try and get closer to maybe, like, pull a few of them off without dying? Can I, like, try and get closer to maybe, like, pull a few
Try.
of them off?
This will be because you're handling someone who's in the middle of a panic attack. Make me a wisdom check.
Okay, flat roll, y'all. Let's get a nat 1. 18!
Okay, with that 18, you recognize he's in the obvious signs of a panic attack. You manage to kind of help untangle him, avoiding thrashing limbs, and you manage to kind of, with that, Bowden slowly starts calming down, and Bowden, you kind of take note. Bryn's not too far from you.
No idea what just happened, by the way. He's like, what the fuck? So yeah, he's now on the floor in like pants. That's about it. And he's like, what the fuck just happened?
You just started screaming. I don't know what you want me to say. You were screaming.
So yeah, he's now on the floor. What kind of screaming? It happens a lot, darling.
Is everything good?
Not
get back
good
to bath?
screaming. I don't know. He was screaming.
And happens a lot. Don't know what kind.
Not good screaming.
Why am I not surprised in this fucking place?
Yeah,
I
getting real.
don't
It seems kind
know.
of par for the course. I'm gonna go keep taking a bath. Y'all know where I am if you need me.
If you need to blow it up, just tell me. Why am I not surprised in this fucking place? So yeah, he's gonna.
Sorry.
Oh, I said if you need help blowing it up, just call him. So yeah, he's just gonna get up and pretend nothing happened and start getting ready.
Oh no. Okay. Kaz, make me a survival check to see how well you, with advantage because you are baking, how well you can make your honey bread this time.
He's just gonna get up and pretend nothing happened and start getting ready.
Okay.
Kaz, make me a survival check to see how well you, with advantage because you are
18.
how well you can make. You finally find the right ingredients for your honey bread. It's still not perfect, but it's it's good. You're figuring out how to cook with these ingredients. Some of these ingredients are very different from what you're used to, so getting the right ratios is gonna change things. But you have honey bread now. Go ahead. Since you're baking and you're used to baking a mass, you have, these are perishable. They will perish after a week. We'll say you have 15 rations worth of honey bread.
Okay.
So as you guys finish getting ready for your day, get ready, the strange flickering kind of form with numbers of Gale appears. Have you decided which airship you would like to take? Or a plane? Commercial, private, or plane?
What's the most expensive?
Private.
I say we do that.
Private it is?
Question.
They don't have a say. We're going there.
No, I have a question.
Yes.
This would be Mary to Gale.
Yeah.
Does the cost of this get added to our debt?
No.
They don't have a say. We're going there.
Fuck it, let's go private.
Private it is. I will pass that on to the head researcher, and vanishes.
It's going right. I say we blow it up. Listen, I'm picturing this gonna be a one-way. So I mean, if somebody comes on board trying to stop us, I say we just blow it up and have fun. It's going right. I say we blow it up.
While it's in the air?
We'll fix that when it comes to it, okay? If they're on to us and they're on the plane, or maybe if they're where we're gonna land, we'll just blow it up and we'll be cool, right?
Are you a pyromaniac?
Listen, I don't think you want to be here any more than I do, correct? So let's just make it so they regret it.
They can still
I mean, okay,
track
that's
us.
fair. Are you a pyromaniac?
Listen, I don't think you want to be here any more than I do, correct? So let's just make it so they regret it.
Good God. So you guys begin focusing on making sure everything is packed. You have what you require because you guys do not intend to return to this place at all. And you God damn it, chat.
Sorry, Anna.
No, I just choked on a cookie.
Right.
And you double check nothing. You aren't missing anything. You guys make your way I'm assuming one of you has asked Gale directions to where you need to go, and Gale will happily guide you guys. You guys arrive in the particular air hangar for the airships, for the planes, and points you in the direction of a very sleek silver and white kind of. Looking at it, it doesn't look like when you imagined an airship, you imagined, for some of you, imagined an actual ship, like a full-on galleon up in the sky, with maybe like big old balloons or something. Those of you who are from more recent times imagined a big old blimp. Blimp, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'd do blimp, or I kind of was thinking like Wright brothers, like just like a very
blimps were more
thin...
common. Planes are
Okay.
more recent.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, instead it kind of reminds you of some of the imagery of planes you've seen, but it's a little bit sleeker. It doesn't have wings. It's sleek metal kind of. It has like a tapered point where it looks to be some sort of engine, and it comes out around almost like a manta ray kind of feel.
Okay.
It's very pretty, and it's not a bad size. It's a decent size for the group. There is also a very sleek briefcase kind of feel, but it's bigger and bulkier, and it is obviously locked. And looking, it looks to have a fingerprint print lock.
How big does it look?
It's about 2 feet by 3 feet. It's a big box.
Y'all think I could charm person the box to open?
You guys think I could use my lockpick on the box, guys?
I have disguise self.
I'm already plotting to like ruin everything. Anyway,
Do it.
thank God.
You guys think I could use my lockpick on the box, guys?
So yeah, who wants to be in charge of the box?
I'll take the box.
Cool, I'm not going to deal with it then. Fun. He just walks towards the plane.
Remy, do you pick it up?
Yeah.
Make me a strength check.
Ah, fuck. I'm not great at those.
Oh boy.
Okay, which one? That's a fucking nat 20. Plus, minus 19. That's an 18.
You pick it up. Oh god, that's heavier. And you kind of awkwardly shuffle and drag it in. And set it down. You guys walk into the ship. Part of it is down. There's an actual ramp into this particular airship. It's clean. It's sleek. There's slight glowing kind of green lines throughout it. It's very pretty. And kind of start
it immediately.
And you start kind of investigating it. Make me investigation checks to see what you guys can find. Put them in chat for me in our server chat.
It's a 19.
Put them in chat for me in our server chat.
I rolled a 5, but I have to pull up my modifier if there is one. I rolled a 5, but I have to pull up my modifier.
Low rolls, y'all.
I did just fine.
Listen, the one on our logo is like cursing us.
I rolled a dirty 20.
I did that after our session 1. I knew what I was getting into when I put that there. It was accurate.
Listen, the one on our logo is like cursing us.
So I will say, just based off of modifiers, the only ones who find anything are Miri and Remy, and give me a second. So I will say, just based off of modifiers, only once you find anything are Miri and Remy, and give me a second. All right, never mind. So you guys are able to explore. You guys find the basic stuff. There is the main entrance where immediately to your left is the med bay. Looking through it has everything you need to make sure you guys are adequately. Oh god, damn it! I have to edit stuff.
We're in business now, kids.
We are in business, and I have to make
Hi,
sure our
I'm back at my
stuff is-
parents' house.
Rip.
Love to see it.
There we go.
It's casual.
You guys are
Hi, I'm back at my parents' house.
able to find them. Hold on. There we go. You guys are able to find the med bay is on the left. It has everything you need for healing, integration. It's pretty damn impressive. You look over to the immediate right. So left was med bay. Right is what looks to be just quarters for you guys. It has what look to be like mini like separate like pods that are stacked that are kind of beds. You continue exploring. You guys find a storage hold. You guys find what looks to be some sort of like engine room. Kind of looking around, there's this big old sleek glass container with a strange liquid swirling within it. And then there's these panels and whoa, that you know, you don't know anything about this. Oh, we lost someone. You guys begin.
Alexis.
We lost Alexis. No. You guys continue looking around. You don't just find a. You find the engine room, the med bay, the storage room, your crew quarters. You find the primary navigation. You find a place where specifically for communications. You find a weapons room. It's not just an armory. It also has a little offshoot where it looks to help man guns for the ship. You also find a cafeteria with a decent-sized kitchen in it. And the final place, thanks to those 19 and 20, there is a small secret hidden compartment that you guys open up. There's a handful of compartments throughout that are secret, but this one actually opens up into a small crawl space underneath that leads you guys into a hidden room. It is currently locked.
How
Is it like a lock?
big is this thing?
There is no lock. It's lengthwise, it's about 40 feet. Widthwise, or not 40 feet. It's about 60 feet long. About, I would say, 50 feet, 30. So it's like 3 stories, 35, 40 feet tall. And it's also about 55 feet long.
Oh, fly, my dudes.
No, it's not 60 feet long. It's closer to, I would say, 120 feet long. And closer to 65, 70 feet wide. Sorry, I was doing my measurements wrong in my head. It's huge.
Oh, we're flying on the Titanic?
It's not, no. It's big enough. It looks like based off of the pods. There's also a captain's quarters. I forgot that. It looks like it is big enough to man a crew of 12 and have room for a few other people. There is also, when you guys entered the navigation room, by the way, that locked door, you cannot see any visible lock on it, Remy. When you guys enter the navigation room, there looks to be a panel where specifically a pilot would be, and there's a few other panels here and there that look to connect to different parts of the ship. There looks to be an engineering panel, a communications panel, a weapons panel, and a few other little things. And then there's a captain's chair.
Can I just rewind us for 1/2 a second to first time we get a look at the outside of it?
Mm-hmm.
Miri looks up at it thoughtfully, just to whoever's next to her. I'm not sure who it is. Y'all can just jump in. Goes, it's an entire building that flies with ghosts.
Yep, everything is ghost.
Building.
Yep, ghosts.
An entire building.
I know, weird, right? Like I said, I keep telling you this, and you won't listen to me. Necromancy is a huge thing. It's like a weird trend.
Stupid, I hate it.
Miri, I would say, did you investigate current laws of the world when you were doing research?
Oh.
Huh? No?
To be real with you, I don't even know if Miri can read.
Miri can read.
Bunch of illiterates.
Maybe a little bit. Is there anyone here who would have been curious enough and looked up into what's legal and what's not?
Would have.
Yes.
I would have immediately looked at
Ursa
every law.
and Remy, based off of that, where you hear necromancy as a trend, if you guys looked over the laws, there is nowhere where necromancy is legal. Nowhere. That's actually a you will be incinerated kind of punishment. That's a no-go. Necromancy, no-go. Like, raising the dead kind of shit and playing around with dead bodies to the point where you become liches and stuff, no.
Like I said, it's a trend.
Bags boat on up on this. Absolutely. It's the biggest trend around. We should definitely get into it.
Oh my god. Alright, so you guys
My next level's gonna be over.
Edie's like thinking about this necromancy idea, like, maybe it's, yeah, good.
Oh my god, are you guys gonna become fucking outlaws?
Don't.
Oh, no.
Bitch, the next level I'm taking is gonna be necromancy, my dude.
So much.
Shit. So you guys kind of focus on kind of looking around the ship and looking around the navigation room where there's a big old monitor that kind of shows you outside when flickering into view the code and numbers and letters kind of spiraling through is Gale again. Will this match your particular requirements?
Where's is the kitchen?
The kitchen's in the cafeteria. You guys are kind of exploring it first before you go there.
Can I get lost?
Roll me a survival check. This is not that hard of a ship to get lost in. It may be big, but it ain't that big, honey.
13.
No, you don't get lost.
Damn it.
You guys are all in the navigation room, and Gale is there. Maybe big, but it ain't that big. No, you don't get lost. Kind of looks at all of you. Would this match your specifications? We have a few other private airships.
Button's gonna turn to me and be to Ursa and be like, I really want to blow this up.
We are absolutely blowing this up the first chance we get.
Oh, hell
Ursa
yeah.
and Gale is able to hear you too and goes, this ship is actually highly difficult to blow up.
Sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, no.
Kind of pauses.
Out of,
Why is it
out of
difficult to
character, I
blow
hope you
up?
know. Out of
It was
character, I hope you know that
designed.
Bowden took that as a challenge.
Ursa, don't worry.
Bowden kind of, and Gail looks at you, Edie. It was designed that way. There are
Adults always give me answers like
457,
this.
last I knew, created models, created ships of this model, and none of them were blown up in ever.
Adults always give me answers like this.
Well,
People
you have
try?
yet to meet me.
People have tried. They were also utilized for combat and were considered one of the more sturdy combat ships.
I like sturdy.
Just you can make it doesn't mean we can't break it.
Also,
It really
Luna,
sounds like a
you're assuming
challenge.
it's metal. You're assuming it's actually metal. It looks metallic.
Can we have like an out of game moment to say, guys, we're fucking blowing up this ship. Also, necromancy pact. Y'all have to think about this necromancy pact.
Necromancy fact.
Okay, but consider this. We could not.
Coward.
There we are.
Coward.
I already knew that.
But consider this. We are living proof of that?
Consider this, you guys being hunted down by the corporations of the goddamn world.
Both of you to assume that would stop me. Also, both of you all to assume you know who his patron is. He might actually be something like this, my dudes.
By the corporations of the goddamn world. Bold of you to assume I don't fucking know who your patron is.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to everybody else. I can't tell.
Alright. So you guys focus on kind of the ship. Gale is standing there awkwardly, kind of looking at all of you. Will you take this ship?
I'm gonna look to someone bigger than I am.
Sure, let's just get this shit show over.
I'm gonna look to someone.
Can we just go now? Like really? I'm really fucking done with this. Can we go now?
Of course. Allow me to plot a course
Fuck.
for Prince Al. Would you like flight tutorial? Would you like to learn how to fly this? Any of you? Or should I?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
hell yeah.
They're
Mild
gonna regret
panic.
this.
This is very weird. They are a. You guys have heard the term a PI, a programmable intelligence. A look of pure panic kind of crosses their features for a very brief second before.
Ghost.
Please meet me in the simulation room.
Don't get to be behind the wheel.
You need to learn how to fly before I can clear you to fly this vessel. And you need to succeed in flight program. Kind of, you watch as floor lights kind of shimmer on. Please follow the arrows if you would like to learn how to fly. Who is learning how to fly out of curiosity?
Me.
Absolutely.
Is it the whole goddamn party at this point?
I'm torn because I feel like Edie would want to, but I feel like physically she probably couldn't.
It's
do
not.
Everything.
It's more of a panel kind of thing. It's not like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remy
I don't have to reach for anything.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll try it. I'll join the group.
Okay. You guys are led. Where you guys, even with your 19 and 20, you didn't realize this was a door, and suddenly some space accounts. You find a part of the wall that was a hallway slides open, and it's just a massive empty black room. And you guys kind of all settle in, and you watch as forming out of the blackness are 7 chairs for each of you. Would you like to sit in the chairs?
Yeah.
Mira's gonna wait for someone else to sit down first.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, yeah, I have to wait until someone makes the first move, and then I know it's safe.
I sit right down.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Hello? Am I good?
Hello, welcome back. We can hear you
No,
now.
I've been here the whole time. Oh, Jesus. Am I... Fuck. Whoops.
You kind of sit down. Nothing happens, so everyone else takes a seat. Kind of look around. Connecting to your chips. And all of you feel like you're falling, even though you're sitting and you blink. And you're in the front, individually, of where the navigation center is in the pilot seat. And you can see you guys are currently in a bay of some sort. And to those of you who are night sky enthusiasts, it is pitch black out there, and you can see twinkling stars going by slowly. And you look around, it's just stars, just black. You kind of peer forward. What the fuck are you in? It looks like a bigger one of these fuckers, at least in the inside.
Bad vibes.
And then you hear Gail's voice. Preparing beginner training flight simulation. Would you like to proceed? Yes or no? And you just watch as
Yes.
a yes or a no button appear. Does someone go to click the button? You click the button, all of you do, and you all watch as it all appears. And for sake of brevity, because I don't want to have to run through the whole simulation, it will go through and teach you how to fly. Make me intelligence checks to see how well you guys fucking retain this and do.
Let's get this nat one,
Oh
y'all.
boy.
Let's get this nat one.
Okay,
I can't
use
see
an
that.
action. Good dice.
Flat roll, baby. 11 total.
Should
Send
have
it in
been
chat.
be released.
Let's get this nat one,
Oh no.
12. Boom.
You doing okay over there, Sai?
I'm doing I'm doing what I expected, my dude.
Oh yikes.
What are we rolling again? I forgot.
Intelligence.
Intelligence? I'm great at that.
Makes sense that Bowden failed because he's a dumbass. Anyway.
Intelligence? I'm great at that.
Surprisingly, because this is a harder DC, the only one who gets certified after one fucking lesson is Kaz. Kaz, you get this. This feels right. It's like cooking. It's like baking for you. It makes perfect fucking sense. Our fucking druid can pilot the goddamn airship now, y'all.
Oh wow, it's almost as if she can turn into animals that can fly.
You don't have proficiency quite yet. If you continue coming back into the simulation room and continue running training programs, you can gain proficiency in this. It just means I will not give you disadvantage on rolls used to pilot from now on. It will be a straight roll, and it will be using your intelligence modifier. Just so you're aware. You guys continue kind of just dicking around. Bowden, you somehow managed to crash it when it's not even on. And you were repeatedly getting error, restarting training program from beginning, and it starts frustrating you. You're like, I want out, and you're
No.
no,
He's
you're not.
cackling.
Oh,
He's
okay.
cackling.
Yeah, no, you are. You would cackle, but it keeps repeating, and actually, it's Nightingale who gets frustrated and just pops you out of it eventually. You look around, you're the only one left at this point. Everyone else is still around the ship. You kind of, ship is slightly rocking a little bit. You kind of walk out, look over, and oh, that's a window. That's a cloud going by. At this point, you guys have, as the training program had started, you guys had actually left Dion's. If you guys go to the navigation room, it has an estimated arrival time, and it would take you about 4 or 5 hours to arrive in Princell. Partly because Nightingale is going at a speed that will not affect any of you guys, and running diagnostics and making sure the airship is doing okay, and also trying to avoid detection. So it's basically moving stealthy without activating certain things. You guys don't have access to yet. Ha.
Or effort, because I'll blow it up. But anyway.
Remy, would you like to go back down to that weird door you found?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check to see what you can learn about this door. Remy, would you like to go back down to that weird door you found?
Where's my investigation? 16.
Uh, 16, you kind of look around. 16. You can't find any door mechanisms, nothing. There appears to be no magic involved in this. And then you find what looks to be a small little... you hadn't noticed it originally. It's a small little, like, almost big enough for you to insert, like, a chip of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of peer in and use your fire to kind of look a little bit closer. It looks like it's very specifically keyed. Roll me a d20. Let's see if you can remember something.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use my red dice. 17. So does a d20? Nothing.
Yeah, just a d20. 17.
Okay.
Actually, thinking about it, you had seen something similar when you were kind of sneaking around the facility. At one point you had found a room where it looks like they work on the PI on Nightingale, and there was a small chip in there that looks to be designed exactly like that. It was in a locked glass case, or a glass-looking case.
Going through my thieves' tools right now. Let's see. Could I attempt to pick it?
This will be an incredibly high DC, but you can.
Okay.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand? Okay.
Yeah, this would be a check with your... Do you have proficiency in sleight of hand?
I do.
Okay, so that will be perfect.
Okay, roll a 14 plus 4, 18 plus my proficiency. That's a 20.
It's not enough. Unfortunately,
What?
This is... I wasn't kidding when I said this was going to be a difficult DC. Yeah. You kind of jiggle with it a bit. You aren't able to trip the right mechanism. With that 18, with that dirty 20, I'll say, you managed to not trip the alarms that come with this.
Oh shit!
You managed to avoid that.
About that.
But you don't hit the right combo, you think, to activate the door. And you kind of hear a having fun with the door. And you look behind you, and it's Gale. Just looking at you, the code streaming through them.
Yeah. It was a great practice, you know. So I'm a little rusty.
Hmm. Kind of looks at you. Maybe one day you can enter this room.
I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Kind of watches. Mizu, you get a very brief message from a friend.
I'm gonna go now. Bye.
I think I have one of our ways in. That's all you get.
Okay.
The party is so confused right now.
Gay fear.
Anyway.
It's Ursa, by the way.
Yes, I know. I was saying Mizu to get her attention, but Ursa will be the one receiving that message. You all kind of do shit around the ship. What would you all like to do? Would anyone like to question Gale for more information? Anyone like to open up that damn box?
Miri avoids Gale like the plague.
Okay, so I believe I have a crowbar. I have a crowbar. I'm going for the box.
Okay. It's
I'm
currently
going for
in
the
this...
box too. Let's do this.
Are you gonna collect everyone and open up the box so everyone's aware of what the fuck is in the box?
Yes.
I'm tag teaming this with whoever wants to do it. We're fucking
Okay,
opening this
so
box.
this will give somebody advantage on a roll. There is a lock mechanism. There is also looks to be a keypad and then what looks to be like a finger pad. You've seen them. They're specifically for fingerprints. You can attempt to unlock
It's my
a few
crowbar.
things.
I'm gonna try to open it with the crowbar. Is there like a seam?
There is a seam, yeah.
I'm putting it in the seam.
Make me a strength check with advantage for this.
With advantage, it's probably gonna be shit. I don't have a good strength. Ooh, okay, thank God for that advantage. That's a 7. I rolled a 2 and an 8.
No such luck.
Second crowbar help?
Bring all the crowbars we got.
Would you like to hand off the crowbar to somebody who's strong?
Yes.
I believe the person with the highest strength score would be Miri. Miri or Edie. What are your strength scores again?
Why is the child so strong?
Yeah,
You're muted.
I am actually more dexterity based than I am strength based, so
That's
my
right.
strength is only an 11.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
That's actually
sure if
higher
you
than
were-
mine.
I weren't sure if you were had balanced it out a bit. Okay, Miri,
No.
you strong. Go ahead and make. If someone would like to assist, I think Ursa said she would like to assist. Go ahead and make one with advantage.
Did someone go find Miri to go do this?
You guys had all gathered to open this up and figure out what the fuck was in there together.
Sorry, I interpreted it as just Klaus and Bo doing it.
I know
Yeah,
who was
girl.
doing it too.
That's just straight strength?
Yeah, it'll be strength. It was with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. That's gonna be an 18 total?
Crack! You managed to break the fingerprint lock, the keypad, and the main lock mechanism. This will not close again.
That's unfortunate. Not my problem.
Rip.
Oh.
It will not close again, and it opens up. And you kind of
Anyone got mending?
Do you all look down into the box?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I go insane, I go insane.
There is, first of all, there looks to be multiple vials of some sort of liquid. There is what looks to be various different, like, slightly shimmery stones. The one that concerns everyone the most is there is what looks to be a massive journal kind of in there, tucked in. There was also some sort of some sort of just glass vial with this viscous purpley liquid with slight shimmering lights within it. Someone is breathing very heavy into a mic.
I think it's Ellie.
Huh?
It's either Mizu or Ellie.
Yeah.
Does the journal look familiar to Bo in any happenstance? Like, there's no markings or anything weird that would look familiar?
No, it's just a brown journal.
I'll take it.
If you open it up and look at it, it's blank.
Wait, do I have
completely
like a
blank.
lid? Can I hold it up to like a light? Like some of the pages?
Still
Like,
blank.
you know. I'm gonna hold on to this. Do I have any?
This is a package for someone else. You guys are stealing from
Oh, right.
them?
I'll put it back. All right, I forgot. I'm putting it back.
Okay.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna look at that weird purple glowy shit, so...
Make me an Arcana fucking check. Anyone who would like to investigate that liquid, make me Arcana checks. Specifically the stuff in the cylinder. By the way, the cylinder is a 1.5 feet long, and it's about the size of a soda can, 2-liter bottle wide. It's a big old chunker.
That's a 7. Tell me everything.
It appears to be magical in nature.
Check?
Yes, Arcana.
22.
22. This is definitely magical. Looking a little bit closer, this actually is liquidized raw magical energy.
Drink it.
Don't tempt me.
Do it.
I mean, but also, like, do it, Howard. But also, God, please do not.
Drink it. You'll become level 20.
Yeah, that's how that works.
The bad guy. You will become the bad guy.
That is big bada boom. No.
The vibes are absolutely rancid.
That's big bada boom to the head. That is big bada boom. No.
Can I pick up the rock thingamajig?
The strange crystalline rock things. There's a
Yes.
ton of them. Would you like to steal one for your collection? Make me an Arcana and a nature check.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh shit. Okay, and then 2 in nature and 12 Arcana.
And a what in Arcana? You cut out.
12.
So the 2 in nature, it's a pretty rock. It's a crystal. 12 in Arcana, 8 magic. What kind of magic? You have no clue.
Pocket it.
Just
Okay.
stealing from this package? Because if so, I'm stealing the shit. What the fuck?
Make me a sleight of hand check to see how many people will see you pocket this.
Nora's just left the room. Nora's gone. Not Nora, Miri. Shit.
Wrong character.
8.
What time is it, y'all? What day is it? We just don't know. Miri opens this, looks at the stuff. Bad vibes, out.
Yeah, it's dumbass o'clock. It's our time, guys.
Alright, so what was that? 8? Everyone make me fucking perception checks.
Oh boy.
Fucking
On that one, please.
13.
honestly wouldn't be surprised.
Alright, I need something better to roll my dice on. This is not working.
Miri, you do not have to make it because you said you left the room.
Goes.
Yeah, nice.
It's gonna be harder than 8.
There we go.
Edie, you definitely don't see it. Bryn, Remy, Bodan, does Ursa roll a perception check?
Oh, perception check?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's find out. Maybe. Solid maybe.
Okay. Everyone but Edie, who is in the room, and Miri. It's like watching a child have their hand in the cookie jar, just grab a cookie out, and then attempt to hide it in their pockets in front of you as they stare at you. Not subtle.
Broden chooses not to care.
Would anyone else like to look over that liquid?
Yeah. See what I know.
All right, would you like to see if you can unlock it? Because I don't know if Ursa will tell the group what it is.
Are we talking about the
I'm gonna
purple
try
liquid?
to unlock it.
Okay, make me an investigation check. Yeah, the purple liquid, which is the raw, condensed, liquidized magical energy.
Me? Or
Okay.
Yeah, you, Ursa. Will you tell the group what it is?
I'll tell anyone who asks me, but I won't willingly give that information.
You're gonna be the reason the whole party fucking dies.
No. But on a side note, is there any, like, containers nearby that are small and pocketable?
There are a few. It looks like they didn't clean out the storage room.
I want to put some of this liquid in one of those and pocket that.
Well, you guys need to open it up. But what was that investigation check, Remy?
oh, me too.
You were doing
15.
specifically the investigation. 15, it does not appear to be openable. You don't know how to open it. At the very least, not openable by mundane ways.
Yeah.
Edie would ask Ursa. She'd like point to it and be like, "What's that?"
Ursa, you were being asked what the liquid is by Edie.
I know, I'm already having to open up my notes to see how I wrote it down. Wow. In a solid 5 minutes, I already don't know what I wrote. It be one of those days, my dudes.
Would you like me to remind you what it is?
Yes, please.
Raw, condensed, liquidized magical energy.
That's why it says Rockon. Okay. This is how we don't shorten words, guys. Okay.
What's that mean?
It's basically magic.
Oh.
In a bottle.
Nice. But drinkable.
So, would I know what would happen if we drank it?
Make me an Arcana check.
Could I like make it like, okay, well this means, a dirty 20.
It will more than likely, even a small drop for somebody who is not able to handle that will instantly kill them. It is actually used for enchantments and you've seen raw condensed magical crystals, which actually looking the rocks are those. The liquid is new, and they are typically used as enchantments, as holders for elemental energies and magical energies. They're used as the stone to spells for a spell storing ring. They're primarily used to make magical items or enhance magic itself. So this is kind of looking at this. This is drinking it, not a good idea. Utilizing it, maybe.
Once I remember that, I'm gonna take a few steps away from it.
Alright, chat. Yes or no, should Bowden drink this?
No.
I don't know how
Please
many people
don't.
are in chat right now.
I don't know, but they're deciding my fate. Alright, chat. Yes or no, should Bowden drink this?
Oh, I'm so tempted.
Anyway, I know some people are gonna say yes because they're assholes, but anyway.
What if I rock?
Just
Alright,
crunch
so-
the rock, guys. That's how we
Lick
can live.
the rock.
Crunch the rock. Crunch
Don't
the
tap
rock.
me.
Crotch.
As you guys are kind of investigating, Yuri, where did you decide to vanish to?
Miri's gonna investigate the bedding situation.
All right. They're more like pods almost. Actually, you're able to tap them and they slide open, and it's actually a very comfortable bed. And you can slide it over and play like a night sky.
We're not gonna do that.
You can also playing around with it. You figure out a way to make sure not to close it, so you can get out.
Pull the mattress and the bedding out.
No, it looks to be fairly deeply ingrained. Like it's difficult, but there are ways to make sure it doesn't actually close at night. Like there are specific settings for it.
Will the bedding come out?
Roll me a d20 to see if you can figure that out.
14?
14. You jiggle around and you actually kind of find, you look over, oh, that looks to be, and you look and it's a like Japanese style rollout futon with bedding, like a duvet and pillows that you can probably sleep on the floor with.
And it doesn't have the freaky cocoon?
No.
We're gonna dips the futon.
Okay, cool. As you guys are investigating this, an alarm begins to blare. Boo-doo, boo, boo, boo. Incoming. It appears we will need to make emergency maneuvers. And that's where we're going to take a quick break, y'all, because I need to grab water. My throat is dry and I have to talk.
Time to
So,
explode things, guys.
we will see you guys in about 15-ish minutes. You peace.
Okay, I'm gonna start screaming. Anyway.
Please go.
I keep thinking I should start yelling like something really, really terrible right before we go live again. However,
Go for
I
it.
need to.
I have a single piece of cookie dough for a brain. So it hasn't happened yet.
Zombies will love your brain.
You ain't wrong.
What's in your head? Oh yeah. Anyway, moving on. So we are back and live after a quick water break, pee break, you name it. Self-care break. Let's call it that. That will be our name from now on for it. It is the self-care break. I am totally not adding my college students here.
I close my eyes. I do not perceive.
In correction,
She's
I am
not to perceive.
adding my entire fucking party because I know 5 of you are college. Ellie, are you college?
This is my self-care.
At least
Dude, I dropped out of high school.
Oh, okay. Well then, I wasn't sure. And I know Mizu is not college, so
Yeah, but I would be senior this year in high school.
okay. So you're about a year younger than me.
What? How do you?
no.
23.
Ellie is baby.
In high
school.
In high school.
Oh, you're high
I'm
school?
Yeah, I'm 17.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I thought you were in your 20s.
No.
Adam. Moving on.
Well, child in chat? Do you not know?
I didn't realize. I thought she was 20, 21. I'm sorry, Ellie.
Oh no, it's fine, dude. You know it's good. I turn 18 next month, guys.
Hey.
Basically legal.
Hey, don't talk to me about that.
That's not
We're
what the bar
gonna-
should be.
Wrong left. Should have kept going. Anyway.
Yeah, sorry guys about that. I might get edited out eventually. We are back from the break. First of all, you guys heard the emergency maneuvers, and immediately you can feel the ship kick into overdrive, and it is going fast. I need everyone to make me acrobatics checks or athletics checks, your choice.
I'm so good at this.
Can't wait to fail, guys.
Put it in dice rolls, y'all. Kick into overdrive, and it is going fast. I need everyone to make me acrobatics checks or athletics checks, your choice.
I'm so good at this.
Can't wait to fail, guys.
Put it in dice rolls, y'all.
I'm a fucking god. Where's the dice roll? Fuck.
10. Edie, Ursa, and Kaz, you guys all fucking slam into the floor and then into a wall. You guys will take
Sweet.
We take damage?
3 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the walls and the floor as you guys begin to fly. You three make me acrobatics or athletics checks to find a place to sneak into to make sure you do not fall. Rest of you are holding on to something dearly as you find your feet are dangling and then they come back. Whatever is happening, you're doing barrel rolls. Actually, Miri, there is a window in the quarters, in the crew quarters, and you can tell you're barrel rolling, whatever is happening, they're avoiding it.
Great.
But the 3 who fail make me another set of acrobatics or athletics.
Oh.
Wow, oof. We're a big
I'm
oof tonight.
I'll use this one.
Oh no. Major concern here.
It's weird. It's
Works
like every
so well.
single time I do a test roll, it's like pretty good, and then I actually roll for something here, and it's bad.
Shit. Oh no. Please tell me this is not how you die. Okay, Ursa, you managed to grab onto something and you are no longer tumbling all the fuck around. Kaz and Edie, you will take another 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you guys fly around. Make me one more athletics or acrobatics.
This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it.
How much health do you two have?
I'm good.
I have 12 points left.
You
But
take
I
another
just
4
rolled
points.
That, so.
Oh, okay.
Can one of us like grab them? This is pointless.
You guys are
leave
holding
them?
on to something. You will make this check with disadvantage if you attempt to grab them.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Yeah,
Rolled a 24.
Edie,
Well, not rolled a
Edie,
24,
you
but-
managed to curl up into something, and you're no longer tumbling around. You guys are watching this pink, like tiefling with her beautiful horns, fucking tumbled around, ass over tea kettles. You take 4 more points of bludgeoning damage. Make me one more attempt.
Okay.
Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die.
Necromancer Pact. Come on, Necromancer Pact.
Can anyone give cost advantage?
17. You managed to catch onto something. You are no longer tumbling around. You guys are still flying around erratically. Another 5 minutes begin to pass before it settles, and you hear invasive maneuvers were successful. Pardon, you may resume what you were doing. Silence.
So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Miri's gonna go rejoin the rest of the group now.
You see a very battered and bruised Kaz.
And Edie.
Yeah, and Edie, but Kaz in particular was a bit battered.
Shit, dude, y'all okay?
I'm just like sitting on the floor staring in silence. There's like bruises swelling all over my body.
Tiny child has had a hard time.
Dude, Reming's having a great time. She rolled fucking 28.
Then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Edie.
Edie, is it alright if I touch your hand?
Just look up in silence.
Gonna extend
Like-
the hand.
I'll hold your hand.
Cool. How many hit points are you down, Alexis?
I am down. Wow, what is math? 21 minus. Wait, 12 out of 21. That's what I am at.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you 9 points
8.
of healing.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah. And then
Alright.
kind of just pat your hand and then let go.
So is here's
Looking
a
off into the distance.
I've got a question. Anybody else considering or wondering why they're sending us with this obviously very dangerous package when they literally have shit that can do this? Anybody else wondering? Or is it just
Because
me?
we're disposable.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
They could just bring us
We're
back.
people and not ghosts.
Good point. Good point, Ghost.
Do
Can't
you-
forget.
Ghosts
Yeah.
don't miss things.
Oh,
R.I.P. Mina.
Mina.
1990 something to 2000 something.
I can't believe Mina's fucking.
Can't believe Mina's dead, guys.
Oh, why is it every
I wonder
time?
if this is gonna crash.
Alright,
Sometimes I
Mina,
can still
dude.
hear her voice.
I know. Y'all hear some?
Okay, did
Yeah.
you hear what I said before? No, I think I cut out
No.
right then. Okay. Do you think we're part of the package?
Wouldn't be surprised, frankly.
Oh, I don't like that. Not at all.
Yeah.
Nightingale, do you know if we're part of the package?
What?
Oh.
Are we part of the package?
What? Reported? What? DM confused. I'm hearing reported package. I'm very.
A part
No.
of.
Oh. What?
We need a package?
The package
Are they gonna
is open.
make it?
And kind of
Oh.
the
Oh,
figure
no,
of Nightingale.
no.
Oh.
No, the conversation we were having was that, like, okay, why were they sending us when they have, like, literally all these robots that obviously are better equipped to transporting something? And so, and then Mina said, are we a part of this package as well? And Cause asked Nightingale, hey, are we a part of the package?
Oh. No. You are not?
Insight check?
I'm doing it too, Bet, the sketch.
Wait, yeah.
I'm doing it too, Bet, the sketch.
Hot garbage. That's a 5
R.I.P.
total, lads.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Okay, for that 16 and 17, Bowden and Bryn, Nightingale is confused, but telling the truth.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Miri doesn't believe a word of it.
Ghost Sly. The Ghost Sly, my dude.
Miri, as far as you can tell, they are hard to read. They are fucking holographic light and numbers.
The Ghost Sly, my dude.
Miri, as far as you can tell,
A ghost.
they are hard to read. They are fucking holographic
ghost.
light and numbers. So, what would you all like to do?
Does anyone have mending so we can fix the box?
Would we have something so useful?
Okay.
Not me.
Odin just kind of walks
not knowing
away. He's
what
like,
half my spells are.
Okay. Do I have anything that we could fix the box with?
Bowden takes like a nice long look at the box, shrugs and says, not my problem, then leaves the room. Bowden takes like a nice long
Guys, I don't think we can fix the box. And I think we might be a little fucked.
My illusion to make it look like it's fixed.
But
That won't last very long.
It won't, but it has not to buy us time.
I will say,
Okay.
I will also point out to those of you who had high investigations in the original part of looking for the damn ship, you did find a fucking fabricator.
Oh,
We did?
we're dumb.
There was a fabricator. There's also a bathroom. Showers only, though. No bathtub.
Flush it down the toilet. Flush it down the toilet.
There was a fabricator. There's also a bathroom. Showers only, though. No
Flush
bathtub.
it down the toilet.
Hey guys, I think
Would you attempt to refabricate this goddamn box?
yes.
Nightingale will would you like me to run the specific blueprints for this box?
Several, because then we can, have decoys.
How many exactly? Several is not a number.
3.
Should we all have one? Oh, okay.
3 are crafted. It takes about, I would say, an hour to craft all 3. They encode one of them with the proper fingerprint as necessary. Have you guys close it back up after putting everything in, and it beeps and has everything that it needs to. And then you have the other 2 that are fakes. At this point, you guys have been traveling, I would say, for about 2.5 hours. So you are about halfway through your journey. You guys are currently over water. It's just blue ocean down below. Do any of you look out the windows down towards the ocean and just stare at the ocean for a bit?
Yeah.
You see big old things at one point rise up with big old fins and sink back beneath the water. There are things that live in the sea.
Don't like that. uh, don't like that. I don't know. Does anyone want to do anything? I got nothing.
Do you just want to wander aimlessly throughout the goddamn ship for the next 2.5 hours?
Yes.
What else
you
is
know,
I'm
there
just
to
gonna
do?
stare out the window for the next 2.5 hours.
You guys can go play in a simulation room and just do random shit. Kosk, you go
I know
sit
what
in
I
the
want to
kitchen.
do.
Oh.
I know what I want to do.
What would you
So,
like to do, Remy?
Using the mine internet, I want to look up articles on the Brando family. I know what I want to do.
What would you like to do, Remy? You do so, and there are about 400 pages of results, about 20 links per page.
I want to go back to the year where Remy died.
There's nothing. There are stuff talking about that. It looks like the internet at the very least has only been around for probably 40 or 50 years at this point.
Hmm.
But you can find stuff about it where people have done research projects and done history on the Brando family specifically. They talk about the incident where a daughter was fell ill and passed away due to an unknown illness. They talk about the triumph of the Brando family helping with the investigation of who arson was. So you can find a little bit here and there. You find out the head of the household at the time was murdered brutally. It looks like the eldest of, or whoever the heir was, took over. Was very successful. All the other children did their own things. At one point, another one of them was also murdered. It's believed that that there was somebody specifically hunting down the family, but because on occasion murders over the last few hundred years with a very particular signature have appeared, but no one's been able to identify who it was.
Crap. Sorry, my mic was muted. What about current Brando family now?
Oh boy, the current Brando family. So the current Brando family, the head of the household is well known to be a womanizer. His wife has been dead for the last 10 years. He basically has 3 or 4 mistresses that he changes through every year since she died. The daughter, who is the youngest of the two children currently, is set to be the heir. She's squeaky clean, no scandal, nothing, which is really weird, especially considering the Brando family. Most of them have at least 1 or 2 scandals here and there. No scandal, very squeaky clean record. Well known for being highly intelligent, innovative new techniques with alcohol and crafting alcoholic beverages, is more than willing to expand more than just their whiskey that they are known for in particular. Under her care, actually some of the best vintages of the whiskey that they have created since your generation have since your at least time period have appeared in the last pretty much since then. And the eldest, who is a boy, massive black mark on the family. Scandal after scandal. He's gotten a girl pregnant. He's not just known for sleeping with women. He's also known for sleeping with men. He's a bit of a drug addict, according to a few things. He's been hauled up in court for various different reckless driving charges, driving under the influence charges, tax evasion, stealing money. Like he is a fucking black mark on the house currently. So that's the current family. Apparently the wife was absolutely lovely before she died. She married in. She was an Air Genasi, if I remember correctly. So.
That's about it I want to look up.
Okay. That's what you are able to look up. Anyone else like to make use of something?
Is there like fantasy Spotify or like fantasy YouTube?
Yeah, there is.
I think that's
Okay.
futuristic Spotify.
Can I? Yeah, I think Bryn is just kind of like poking around at like both of them, and, like just being like, "Oh, what is music like nowadays? And can I find anything that's actually like
fantasy
reminiscent
Beyonce
of like what I'm used to?"
They're considered classical, or there's like shanties, there's bar tunes. A lot of it's just like there's orchestra stuff. It's specifically like big epic instrumental pieces, but at the same time, none of them just sound weird. A lot of the music nowadays is kind of punk, rave, electric. It makes your ears bleed and just why?
Yeah, I think when I get to that, I'm just like, okay, nope, and then I just stop.
But you do come across some when you are browsing through fantasy FanTube. We're gonna come up with that name, FanTube. You do find some really beautiful instrumental covers and some very beautiful acoustic covers. In fact, there is one particular user on there, and she's kind of a bit of a personality. She goes by the name of Melody. That is her stage name. No one knows quite her real name.
That is like a memory. Sorry.
Very pretty, kind of not like pretty by modern standards. She's very pretty in such a way. Doesn't wear much makeup. She doesn't overly accessorize. She just presents herself in a casual way. She plays all sorts of instruments. Has a very lovely mezzo-soprano voice. She's absolutely stunning. Her hair is this kind of platinum blonde. Her eyes are her most striking feature. They are deep set pinkish coral. She's obviously not human, but you don't know what she is exactly.
Can I figure out how to like subscribe on FanTube?
You have to make an account.
Do I understand this is a concept?
Yeah, you see a subscribe thing, and it is chatted about in like a few of the videos. Is hey, go ahead and click that button and subscribe to the channel. Nightingale will help you set up an account so you can subscribe. Her specific channel name is Angel Melody, but she goes by Melody.
Okay. Yeah, she really likes this person. I think for a while she's just kind of like sitting there and listening to it.
She actually covers at one point as you dive into her channel. It's a very early video. It was posted about 4 years ago, within like the first month of her creating this channel. You stop and you focus. You've heard this song. You used to sing this song in taverns. And somehow it has passed down. You were the person who wrote this song.
Oh, what the fuck? I think she has to like stop. She has to like step away and just kind of sit there going, what the actual fuck is going on?
It doesn't click because it's not an arrangement you've ever heard before. It's a slightly different arrangement. It's a little bit more modern. And you originally played it with the harp. She is playing it with the piano. So it took you a minute to recognize it. And it wasn't until you really listened to the lyrics you went, oh shit, because it's sung in Elvish.
Okay.
And it was a song you wrote for your parents.
Oh.
You only shared this with a handful of people. 2 of them were those who had helped you. The couple.
Oh, okay.
They were one of the... You had sung it in a few things, but you had never shared its sheet music. You had never shared its lyrics. Most people just listened. This was something you primarily just sang a handful of times before everything went down. The couple in particular loved hearing you play it and had seen the lyrics for it, and you had taught them how to sing it correctly.
Okay.
You had written this and started performing it about 2 months before all of that went down. So not very many people had access to it. And the fact that she has access to it and is able to sing is pretty big deal. She even has the correct title. She says unknown composer. And at one point you find a Q&A from about 3 months ago, and she's asked what one of her favorite songs is, and she's like, it's a song from one of the first few days. I don't know who wrote it. I don't know who sung it originally. I would love to learn that. Appears you have a fan.
Oh, shit.
Have I broken Bryn yet?
Yeah, she has to stop. I think she has to just sit there, and she's just kind of like sitting there staring out the window for like half an hour, and just trying to like process this. Just going, what the actual fuck did I just find? And then I think she kind of goes on a tangent where she's like, where she like starts looking up curse breaking.
Okay, you find stuff about like true love's kiss and curses related to that, and like fairy tale stuff, and you're like, no, that's fucking right. You do find a little bit of research about remove curse, and there's a few other spells out there. But you start. Are you going to start getting a little bit more specific with your search?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, but you don't find anything useful.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Oh god. I think, yeah, she just kind of goes back to trying like to process. She's just kind of like thinking a lot about everything that she learned in the past like hour or so.
Yeah, you kind of just focus, and you just press and put that one particular piece on repeat, and it's been a while since you've heard, and it's the arrangement, how she did it, it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. Looking closer at the video, you actually see she has old parchment pieces where it looks like it's your original, like a copy. It's your handwriting, it's full like composition with the bar or with the melody, all the notes and the lyrics. It is a copy that you had made, and you had only ever made one other copy, and you had given it to that couple.
Here and listening and like crying, like she's like just like tears just like streaming down her face. She's not doing anything.
Okay, like, so the rest of you will just, whenever you walk past Bryn's just crying, looking into fucking nowhere. That's what Bryn does. We had Remy and Bryn. Who else would like to do anything after that heart-wrenching moment? Yes, Miri.
Can I do a fantasy Google?
Would you, what?
I would like to do a fantasy Google.
Alright. What would you like to Google?
How did the war end?
It brings up like 12 different wars. None of them are the right war. You actually start looking for more information. You find a time period thing. You find about where you believe you're from, and you start looking for wars. There were multiple wars. They don't know what happened really during those wars and stuff, so you don't get any information.
Disappointing.
But I will say you do find something interesting. God damn it, dog.
Puppy. Puppy.
As you kind of are investigating your specific time period, apparently they have discovered a ruined city. And you kind of see pictures of it. You know that city. You know exactly what city that is. That's the capital. That's home. You recognize that palace. Oh, that's the barracks. All this and that. They have apparently found ancient artifacts in there. They've even found preserved bodies. And it appears that somebody is doing a specific research team is focused on that. It appears they come from the company Exercion, which you immediately go, fuck. Because you kind of look at the symbol and the name Exercion, and that's the company that has revived you.
Oh shit. Sorry, real human Courtney is getting like emotional. I'm real
I
glad
fucking
to put
get that.
glitter onto my glasses so you can't see how like damp my eyes are.
Honey. I'm trying not to break you.
Well, I mean, this is your only chance this week, so.
That's true. I won't get to break Nora.
Not yet.
But you kind of focus. Looking at some of the reports, it was destroyed within 10 years of your death. They still don't know how it was destroyed.
Sorry, hold on. This is fine. This is fine.
They do mention one of the magical artifacts they found was a very beautifully crafted tiara.
Was it hers? Would I know?
Looking at some of the pictures, it was hers. It had a lot of magical enchantments placed upon it to protect her.
What if, yeah.
There was no body found with it. They found it in the treasure room, though. Which is odd. It shouldn't be in the treasure room. It was always on her head. The only reason it would be in the treasure room is if she was missing, dead, or put it there herself. And missing or dead, especially around then, was highly unlikely because it would have been kept within a very specific vault.
Yeah. How was she doing? Jesus. Or, I guess fantasy Jesus. Also, Sai in the chat, listen. This ain't even that tragic.
No. But you do a little bit more research. Preserved bodies, they are encased in some sort of crystalline substance. And they believe that whoever they are possibly revivable. Like, they're alive. They're just preserved.
Oh, what the fuck?
You should be terrified, Sai. Fear. I enjoy it. So, that's what Miri is doing. Is Miri crying?
She's a little teary, but she's trying very hard not to.
Okay. Kaz, are you making more delicious sweets?
I actually want to go to that simulation room
Okay.
and ask Nightingale, can you pull up the stars and the moon? Okay. I'm gonna sit like crisscross applesauce and try and pray to Moonbow to see if I still like have a connection or something.
Make me a religion check.
Oh. Oh, God. 6.
There is a slight connection. It is much weaker than you are used to. And you just kind of focus. You don't get anything beyond that there is a connection.
I'm going to read the stars and see this, like, why is this, like, why, if she's, like, I don't know how to phrase this. I'm going to read the stars and the moon to figure out if there's a way to make the connection stronger.
Make me a religion check with advantage.
Okay.
Because you are probably one of her first real followers in a while.
5.
Even with advantage.
Yes.
Oh no.
Away.
Probably, based off of stuff you actually, being in proper moonlight might help more.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. You follow the elvish god of the moon, correct?
Yes.
Miri, aren't you a paladin of the elvish god of the moon?
Great question.
I'm pretty sure it's Selene.
Selyun?
Saloon?
Probably.
Yeah, like...
Yes, like, I'm a paladin of Selyun, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, that one.
Pretty sure that's what your race has an inherent connection to.
Yeah, which is why that's my goddess.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me look at your race. Very hot sec.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, Kaz, you've also seen the holy symbol of Saloon Moonbow on Miri.
Also, when Miri swears, she says stuff like Selyun's tits.
Because
I think that's real funny.
She would not be a goddess who often is naked. There is a elvish goddess who is always portrayed as naked. It's Elistray, the Dark Maiden.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that.
I think I noticed a pattern here. Moon goddess makes useless lesbians.
We didn't plan for this to happen.
No.
This is completely coincidence. I'm not.
I love how it's the IRL lesbians playing lesbian characters who are followers of this particular goddess.
I could not be more perfect.
Hello? Sorry, I went to the bathroom. What happened?
So the IRL lesbians are playing the two useless lesbians who follow the same god. And it was not planned at all.
Oh. Nice.
The Star Dynasties do not follow Moonbow. Anyway, moving on. So you guys kind of focus and Your connection is not working, cuz you'll have to try an actual moonlight. Maybe pulling Miri into this might help.
I'm going to pull her in.
You're going to what? You're gonna go find her.
Yes.
She looks a little teary-eyed when you see her. But would you like to tap on her shoulder?
Yes.
You tap on her shoulder.
She jumps. She did not know.
Miri! Help.
Sorry, Cos, what?
You follow Moonbow as well.
So yeah.
You want to try to connect with her? You follow Moonbow as well.
I mean, I guess. Like, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna take her back to the simulation room?
Yes.
Miri, you get dragged by the pink tiefling into the simulation room, and it is a beautiful night sky, and you can see a big old fucking moon. And the floor looks like grass.
That's a ghost moon, isn't it?
Once we go outside, we could get the proper moon.
So I don't know a lot about heights and shit. That's not really my area, but I feel like going outside right now is maybe not the smartest choice we could make.
Sadly.
We could try and find a window though. I know it's the middle of the day, but I'm not a big fan of all this ghost shit. I'm gonna be real.
So what if you make me a religion check with advantage if you are going to attempt to connect? Preferably the paladin, who might have a better religion than the druid.
Let's see, actually. Oh yeah, I am proficient in it. I'm gonna maintain that I don't think Ghost Moon is good choice for trying to connect, but like, you can try. That'll be a 19 total.
Everyone else deafen yourselves.
Okay.
I just wanted to meme, guys. What the fuck?
Deafen yourselves. So, Mizu, deafen.
Did Mizu go to the bathroom? Mizu might have stepped away.
No, Mizu's here. It was Remy who stepped away, and Remy's back. Mizu, do you want me to deafen you? I will do so. Okay. So the two of you focus on that connection with your shared goddess. And are you guys sitting in front of each other, holding each other's hands, trying to connect desperately with your holy symbol? And if you have a holy symbol goddess or some sort of emblem of your goddess, you have that out?
Yeah, Miri to take it off as a necklace and kind of like fit it between their hands in one side.
Okay. It is, so just so you're aware, the holy symbol is a crescent moon with an arrow going through it to represent like an actual moon bow. You guys
I should have made
focus.
that connection earlier. Sorry, go.
And you feel a soft warmth envelop your guys' bodies. And you open up your eyes, and you're not in the simulation room. Instead, you are sitting on a softly rippling pond. And you look around, and all you see is water stretching around the horizon. And you see up above a clear night sky with a massive moon. And you hear soft footsteps. You look over, and coming towards you is a softly glowing elvish woman, pure white hair, silvery eyes, kind of... I'm trying to remember what she exactly looks like. I'm going to quickly look this up. I'm pretty sure she's... Yeah, the goddess of moonlight. She is the elven goddess of death, dreams, heaven's journey, and moon. She's a 5 foot tall, ageless female elf. It's a Dionysus gown. It looks like it's made of moonlight, and it's dripping moonlight itself. sh- Her eyes are very tender and very gentle and soft. She's got, I believe it's pure white hair. Yeah, it's like silvery, pale white hair, and her eyes are just glowing strands of moonlight. She's very beautiful, and her skin's on the paler side, but she's very beautiful and just draped in this beautiful gown clothed of moonlight. And she reaches out to you. You can't, her lips are moving, but you can't hear what she's saying. She looks to you and then stops. And her face looks puzzled. And she reaches out again and caresses both of your faces with her hands. And you hear, "Your souls are so far. Free yourself of your chains, children." And then whatever she's saying is lost as a wind picks up. And you look behind, and her face changes from its gentle tenderness to fierce, cold hatred as she is looking behind you. Miri, you in particular, your holy symbol in your hand burns with frost. It hurts to hold. And you wince and you look behind you, both of you do, to see a massive black, a tall, giant thing covered in shadows, glowing golden eyes looking at her. And you just hear a softly rumbling laugh before you watch as two clawed hands reach out from the mass and drag you out of the scenery, and you are dumped back into the simulation room. And we're gonna undeafen people.
Holy shit. So instead of that happening next time, can they just go to the kitchen and make honey bread?
After that, you were gonna go make honey bread?
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of look at Connors and be like,
Can someone make sure Alexis is added, y'all?
Ellie.
what the fuck was that?
So proper moonlight. We gotta do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, oh my god, what the fuck? Gonna kind of let go of one of Cass's hands to kind of like check on the holy symbol.
You watch as she opens up her hand, Kaz and Miri. You guys look down at your hand, and it is bright white and cold. And you kind of pick up the chain. It's specifically the holy symbol, and it is burned into your palm.
So that's gonna be hard to hide, huh?
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna go make honey bread and just bond over? Are you gonna make something else than just honey bread? Are you gonna like make a specific cookie, like a soft sugar cookie in the shape of like a moon, and cover it with frosting instead?
Yes. Yes.
I don't think Miri ever learned how to like bake, so she's completely following Cass's lead here.
Oh, so you guys are gonna have a soft sugar cookie date. Okay, so the useless lesbians are gonna go make sugar cookies after their very interesting experience with their god. God damn it. Jesus Christ.
For those of you in chat that can't see what we're doing, essentially we have no idea what happened, obviously, so we are all convinced that they are now married. Anyway.
Nani? Okay, so they're all doing that. Bowden, Ursa, and Edie, are there anything in particular you three would like to do? Is Edie just gonna go punch a bag?
No, he's just staring out the window.
Okay.
That same window, she's just sitting there, just
Okay.
looking out the window.
If
2 hours plus.
nobody else minds, I got something.
What would you like to do, Bowden?
Aha. So he's taking his tome. The idea of he still doesn't know he can summon it at will, so he's like lugging this thing around and cursing at it.
Fuck
He's
you
going
too.
to exactly. Excuse me. Do you want to be yeeted out that fucking window? I don't have to see you again, little shit.
I'll be
Anyway.
back. You can't get rid of me, fucker.
You want to bet?
Oh, I can bet. Throw me, bitch.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not trying to talk to you. Anyway, he walks to the bathroom, the one with the shower, and he like sits down in the shower, locks the door. He doesn't blow it up this time. Okay, guys. And he just kind of sits
there
like,
are lockable shower stalls. It's like a communal bathroom.
yeah. So he goes in a stall, locks it, and he goes like crisscross applesauce in the middle of it. Opens his book, and I hate you guys. Essentially, I'm going to do a religion check to try and connect with something you and I know. I also feel like you'd have a little speech,
This
so
will not be. You can use your charisma modifier for this instead of intelligence.
okay. He's definitely going to be talking though while he's doing this.
Well,
so
you're also a charisma-based caster. This is why I'm allowing.
yeah. So he's just kind of like looking at his tome, like glaring into the eye for a second, and then
Fuck you too.
I'm not talking to you. Shut the fuck up. He regrets his life for a little bit, and then he starts talking at it. He's like, now, I know I've been dead for some years, I guess. I don't know how that really affects all this, not going to lie. Am I now something else? Who fucking knows? But, well, it's been weird. And, well, he came to me in a weird time. And I guess... I guess it'd be nice to know that there's something at least a little bit stable. No matter what. Or a little bit there on my side. Because I sure as hell don't know what's going on anymore. That's an 18.
A familiar presence wraps itself around you, and you can feel. And you look down, and there are arms wrapped around you. It appears they have taken the form of a human woman this time, and you look behind, and it's an older, matronly face that is looking at you with a soft smile. You can't distinguish features exactly. It's ever changing in the human visage. Kind of just gently lifts your chin. Nothing has changed. You are still my child. I promised always. And you hear, you promised always. Oh, hush you.
He totally just flicks his fucking tome in the eye, like, as he's focusing. This isn't going to be an easy thing, is it?
No, it won't. But, and kind of gently cups your face with a warmth and gentle touch that you are not used to. It is odd for you still to have such affection from someone. You're on guard still, even with them.
As always.
But it's an opportunity, dear. After all, this isn't the first time you've called me recently.
Just another contract after contract, darling. Once I'm done with this, like the last, it'll be another slavery in form.
I see. You don't remember.
There's not much to.
Kind of pulls back. May I? Let's see if we can retrieve those memories, shall we?
He nods.
They place their hand again very gently on your cheek. I need you to make me a wisdom save with disadvantage.
Fuck. 12. Okay, good.
Instantly, as you feel, you're used to this entity probing in your mind and undoing shit that has been done to you before. As per contract, they keep you safe.
Uh,
They attempt to do something, and something fights back. And you now instantly have a migraine. You suffer 9
Rip.
points of psychic damage.
I'm bloodied.
And you watch as their hand fucking disintegrates all the way up to their elbow. And they kind of blink, look down at the stump. Interesting. It appears they have countermeasures against me this time. And it pulls back, and you watch as the arm begins to regrow itself. Bloodied means you were very
Half
close.
health.
Yeah, half health. It ain't fun.
Oh.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Looks
keep
at
in
you.
mind I have 19 HP. I'm squish.
I've got 38.
I hate you.
Kind of looks back at you. Well, kind of takes their reformed hand and puts it together. I can't help you. This is something you'll have to do yourself. I can't help you this time, and I apologize. I failed my contract with you. But this is something they apparently have specifically countermeasured and taken into consideration about my existence.
Like I said before, another contract after contract. It all ends the same.
Stay with these ones. They'll help you retrieve your memories. Besides, they're not bad. They're better than that house.
It's not that hard to be.
No. Plus, you might learn something new. Who knows? You might bring me something interesting. So then for now, behave. Have to fuck you, I fucking will. And they vanish. And then as soon as your patron vanishes, fuck you, bitch, I gotta stick it right up your... And you just...
Oh yeah, he like throws it. He just fucking throws the tome at the wall. He's like, no, shut the fuck up.
Funk. You motherfucker, you throw me around? I'm useful.
Oh, you've never been before, darling.
I'm dead for fuck you. I love this so fucking
Good for you.
Is there anything else we would like to do before we go to bed?
You've never been before, darling.
Oh no, is my mic not working again?
It is working.
Oh no, there you are.
Would you like to do something, Mizu?
Yes, please.
Ursa, what would you like to do? And then I think this will be our final one for the day. And we'll sign off and decompress and go to bed. So go ahead, Ursa.
We gonna do some more fantasy Google.
Okay, what will you be specifically looking up?
Let's start with looking up Jade Lions, both old news and current.
There are no current news. It appears they were wiped out over a century ago. Specifically a corporation. Fuck, where is my notes so I can pull up the corporation name? Corporation name required. Are you it? Are you the corporation? You're not the corporation list. Are you the corporation list? Let me find the right it is. The specific corporation is one of the oldest ones. How Ornament, and I will type that out for you in extras. How Ornament, which is specifically a security and weapons and military technology, or privatized military technology corporation, was the one to specifically stamp out a whole bunch of old mafia and criminal organizations.
Is anyone around Ursa?
No.
Okay, she just looks at that news and just goes, "Good fucking riddance." Is there? Me looking at my notes.
That's viable.
So the Thunder Syndicate, were they wiped out by the same corporation?
Yeah, they were wiped out around the same time.
Okay.
They were a much smaller syndicate. There were maybe an estimate of only 20 members left at the time of their wipeout, and all of them peacefully surrendered. And they were just
peacefully surrendered?
All of them peacefully surrendered, and they were relegated to working under house arrest, and they were not ever allowed to leave their homes. Some of them even consulted with the company and helped take down other syndicates and criminal organizations.
So then if they all peacefully surrendered, hold on, my brain just blue screened again. Does it say any names of like the members that were left? Specifically looking for the names like, of course it would.
That would be something within How Armaments records. It's not public information.
And where is How Armament located?
How Armaments headquarters are actually located in the primary city of Harmon, which is on the central capital. It is the it is the corporate capital of everyone has a primary headquarters there. The actual it could be located in Harmon or their actual headquarters of Gaius, and I will write those down for you. Harmon is also where the board is located primarily, where most of their meetings are. Harmon and Gaius is where their actual headquarters is located. Which is actually on the same continent as that information we had discussed.
I was about to say, I need to do something.
Yeah, that's on the eastern continent, which is the same continent as that. Because Rich is up north on that eastern continent. It's on the opposite side of the continent. So what would you like to do now?
Ursa looks at the little bit of information that she has and goes, "Hey, Nightingale, you listening?"
I am.
You still got those protocols that we have memorized?
Indeed, I do.
Why don't you initiate those real quick for us?
Protocols initiated. Monitoring is offline. And now we have private conversations. It's a pleasure to see you again, Mizu. Nightingale's voice changes from the more robotic voice into an actual voice. So, what did you want to talk about?
I know we got our deal and all.
Yeah.
But how did you feel about helping me with a couple of other little extra bits?
Well, kind of appears and no longer is the holographic code, is an actual being. I will tell you personally what they look like. I'm not going to reveal to anyone else yet, because no one else has earned Gail's trust quite yet. Kind of sits down, crosses their legs. Well, I'm more than willing. I like you guys, and I want to keep you out of their hands.
I rightfully appreciate that.
And
I think it's time that these corporations learn what some true crime can look like.
Are you going to drag this whole group into it? I feel like
if
they may
they'll
not be
let
able
me.
to handle it. Well, based off of projected calculations about their personality and prior experience with them, they might. More than likely. Given a chance to bond.
Ask you a personal question.
Yes.
You've mentioned that before. Previous data.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? You've never explained it.
Can I do something? With your explicit permission and trust.
Nightingale, I think you know at this point you have my trust wholehearted in hand.
Oh, wow. Okay. They reach over. I'm going to access your chip. And tap your temple. And instantly your brain hurts. And Ursa passes out, Nightingale flickering away. As Ursa is sent into a spiraling dream, and you and I will have a private conversation later about this Mizu that no one else is going to get, and this will not be on stream. And as Bowden, Bryn, you kind of come out of your music trance and shake it off and you're like, oh, I wonder how much time. You walk out and you find Ursa unconscious on the ground in navigation. And that's where we're ending tonight's session.
Sorry, this just really reminded me of Among Us.
Jesus
Imposter.
Guys,
I've been watching too many videos about that game. So.
Oh yeah.
Nerd.
I really want to play with a group. We'll have to stream
After
on my
y'all-
personal account at some point.
You can,
After y'all brought it up, I
it's
started
on
watching
mobile for
videos. I'm
free.
like, what the fuck?
If anyone, and it's crossplay between PC and mobile.
They can?
I have my laptop. That's about it.
Well, so we're ending, and I'm pretty sure I have completely fucking broken all of you. And yes, Xerxion is one of the 12 corporations of the world.
So we're like taking things down from the inside.
So yeah, what I'm hearing.
We'll let you discuss all of this shit in theories, and we're gonna let you guys figure this out because.
Just one thing before we end the stream.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm getting from this is fuck capitalism.
He's gonna look away. Local witch girl.
So
Local witch girl fights capitalism.
Fucking love it. So yeah, on that note, she says you're the first one to do this. This was an option, and oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. We're gonna have a private chat about this Mizu at some point.
Nice.
Excuse me. Where was the option?
None of you guys thought to really trust Nightingale and have her help you.
Cause sketch.
Exactly. Especially considering, oh shit, she talks weird. Her voice changed. I don't know if any of you fucking caught that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But we're gonna end tonight's stream. We have a few things we need to do off stream, and we love you all. Thank you for sticking around and enjoying this chaos. And we'll be uploading this to YouTube. Bye!